all these beats, and I keep forgetting which one.
You're right.
I
No,
lose
you're right.
count.
I do have it. Let me scroll up and just add it again. Yeah, it's just November 17th. Yeah, you're right. I got it. All right, everybody, welcome to the next edition of Show and Tell. Got a special guest from my boy in the house today, Lowe's cousin or Dilla's cousin, Myk LO. What's happening, my guy?
God bless, man. Happy Sunday to everybody. What's going on, man?
Yo, and Myk LO, yeah, we were just talking about obviously some beats that you made for the recent contest and some new singles that you got coming out. I've obviously already interviewed you once before, and the whole point of these interviews is to everybody get to know each other in the group. But yeah, man, I want to know a little bit about you can give a brief background where you're from, but I just want to know what you've been up to since the last time we talked. I know you've had some big events over the last year, and so I want to get to all that stuff. And so first of all, tell us a little bit about just where you're from, real quick, and who you are. Give the brief bio.
All right, so long story short, I'm from Queens, New York, Flushing, Queens to be exact. Home of Action Bronson, Mike Geronimo, to name a few. Currently living in New Jersey, unfortunately, because New York is too damn expensive. It's too damn expensive for my pockets. Yeah, got into making music like around 4 years ago. Simply just boom bap, lo-fi, inspired rap, and 2 years ago I met this guy right here on online, and just been kicking it ever since.
It's been almost 3 years now. It's been 3 years actually since we knew each other from that original server.
Yeah,
How crazy is that shit? It's been 3 years.
I'm just happy that I'm get to connect with dope people like yourself, and just continue to make dope music, especially the both of us. We're pretty much like the same brain, the same kind of mindset, the same laugh at the same jokes and everything. So it's like
Yo, Greek, start a
you
dark humor
you
channel.
like the
Start a dark
yeah,
humor channel.
yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'm in it.
Because
So,
like I like dark humor, man. Like a black man liking dark humor don't sound right.
that's what makes it funny. So you were talking about you've been making music for 4 years. I think we've been making the music in some capacity together for the last 3 years. So where do you feel like you were at a year ago, and what do you feel like you've accomplished over the last year that you probably weren't able to do or weren't really thinking about a year ago?
I mean, last year was like how everybody else's year was. It was really difficult to even try to put out some stuff.
Yeah, why
You
you say
know,
that?
personal life. I mean, personal life got a little crazy. Got a little, switching jobs, doing this. So I was less, focused on making beats and things of that nature. But apparently, I just got into just doing it. Like I felt forced to just make it just to stay relevant in a way, and kind of lost the love in a sense. But I kind of just grew out of my head a lot, and just started just making the beats, and now I'm doing more collaborations with you and other people, and also just working more like with remixes as opposed to just putting out just instrumentals and things of that nature. And now I feel like I'm in this limbo area to where I don't know where I'm gonna go at with this year, but I'm just hoping for the best at this point.
So you said that you got out of your head a little bit. I think that's one thing. A lot of things that happens with people. What were some things that you finally, I guess, realized that got you out of your head that happened over the last year?
At first, it was like, dang, that's a good question. But I just think just putting out something, like I always had this idea, I have to put something out. And last year, it gave me that headspace to say, you know what, let me just marinate at all my music. Let me not put stuff out. Let me just sprinkle certain things out onto the servers, and hope for people to like it or hope for the best or hope like people to actually like my stuff because I felt like I was treating my beats like fast food where um like wasn't prepped or anything, and now I'm just more like I'm gonna just take my sweet time, and if I miss out, miss out. If I don't, I don't. And but at least I can say, hey, I put my time and my effort in when it comes to putting on my beats in.
You know, that's funny that you make the fast food comparison. Like, we always make jokes about cooking all the time. Like, we're cooking, and it's like, McDonald's is good for like what it is. Like, if you want a McDonald's burger, that's great. But like, when we're cooking, like we're cooking as like a hobby, and we're cooking as a craft, and we're cooking as an art form. Like, we want to make this fine cuisine. So that's funny that you say, yeah, fast food, marinating, a lot of all the food references like really do apply to music. Like, you don't necessarily need to have like the biggest menu. You don't need to sell the most burgers, but like, you know, you need to at least try to have the best food, right?
Yeah, it's all about taste and my nourishment in in my personal opinion. That's where I go with music. Like everyone is going, a lot of people are going for what's popular now. Like with the fast food comparison, I'm just going for something that will vibe, that people can vibe to, that people that could really sit down and just relax to, either work out in or like just get hype or things of that nature, and then like at least at that point I'm marinating everything. I'm mastering better, I'm mixing better, I'm switching up with my chops, I'm doing different drumming. I'm actually, instead of like using drum loops and just leaving it as it is, I'm actually chopping those drum loops to to a vibe that I'm actually doing. So it's still like personal to me with everything. I think all my music is personal, but at least back then it was more like copy and paste.
Yeah.
Now it's more like chopping and pasting and doing all this other extra stuff just to make the Myk LO sound seem more individual,
Hey,
sound more individuality and stuff.
Hey, it's definitely been working. It's paid off, man. Some of this shit you've been dropping recently is heat. I was actually talking to Nick Cush on the side to see how he was going and shit. And he goes, "Yo, you seen some of the shit Myk LO's been doing recently?" So, I mean, we don't have a shit ton of people in our server. It's supposed to be like that's a small group, but the people that are in there, they're all respectable music people and like they know what's up. And so, I was talking with Tyler earlier too, just about how like yeah, we don't really have to give each other a whole lot of feedback anymore. We're our own worst critics, and so it's like when we put something out, like it's gonna be it's
Yeah,
gonna be well thought out, and like we're at a point now we're adding that little extra stuff rather than just the copy and
yeah,
paste. I think that's the difference between like being in a group and making music together rather than being solo and just trying to put shit out on YouTube or whatever. Because it's just like all you can really think about doing is just like, all right, well, I mean, I could, I don't really have anybody to, rap on my beats and shit yet, so I'm just gonna keep making beats till someone notices me. Whereas when you do have all these different resources together, it's like, oh shit, we can really like actually make like some of the songs that I used to listen to like back in the day type shit. Like, nah, we can actually do this shit right now for real.
exactly, exactly. I mean, that's how I pretty much started off in this music game. Just pretty much just putting everything out until like something hit until something stick. And again, thanks to you and messaging me on Reddit and getting to me now, I finally feel much reserved now because it's like now I don't really have to prove myself to show that I'm pretty damn good at beat making. Now I have of a good fan base to tell me, hey, I'm pretty good at it, and also that
Yeah.
same fan base will also criticize me in the same beats if it sounds repetitive, if it sounds I could have done better. Like that helps me motivate. It pretty much motivates me to just do better and do more.
Well, someone's out there
I
actually
always
listening
say,
for you.
yeah,
Like someone's actually listening. Like, hey, like I care how this shit comes
yeah,
out, so make this shit good.
exactly. Exactly, exactly. So I'm just happy with the people that I'm working with, and again, I'm still trying to network to not only to get more artists to associate with myself with artists, but also just to get more feedback, to get more ideas, more samples, and things of that nature, just to just to improve. I'm always making beats on a daily basis, like, and I treat it like going to the gym, working
Yeah.
out, or just going to the court shooting around. Reps, reps, reps. That's how you only get better at it.
Yeah, repetition. Yeah. Well, I think you hit the nail on the head when you were talking about it. It's not only repetition; it's repetition with a little bit of. You got to have a new iteration each time. Like you can't be copy and paste each time. So it's reps times just kind of gradually expanding the range. Because I think that's what I've been doing over the last couple years, and what you've been doing is like we've been consistently at a pace, but also we keep adding things here and there as we go, and that just kind of like expands our range on the different things that we can do. Because I go to some of these music feedback forums. They're like, "We need to be able to do this and need to be able to do that," and it's just like, "Yo, I'm nowhere close to that in my development yet." But that's something I can build towards. But there's things in my bag that I have that I'm way better than other people at, and so it's just like I'm gonna lean on that shit, and I'll gradually get better at the other shit. Like, I mean, that's just kind of the direction that I'm going. That's kind of how I look at it.
But yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing with other with artists is, they. I always see like, especially like the major artists or even like the ones coming up, they always feel like they can't change their formula. They can't really like they feel stubborn on their sounds. There's no adjustment into it. Like me, on the
Well,
other hand, like I don't mind the adjustment. Like I don't mind like people coming in and telling me about changing the mixing or mastering the song better, because I know your heart's intention into
yeah.
it, as opposed to somebody else. They'll bitch about it.
Well, I think everybody's gonna eventually bitch or vent about some shit, so I don't really blame anybody for doing that. But yeah, I think you nailed the head. Like some
Yeah.
people see the difference of just like it's like, yo, I need to either, overcome these, deficiencies in my game, or I need to like ignore it and, complain about it and not do anything. No, you're right. You definitely have to like take care of the weaknesses in your game. It's almost like I look at it like basketball or like NBA Jam, where you got all the different like attribute stats. Like you want to try to like build up all the stats. You don't want to be like weak in any area. I mean, if you're really trying to like make it a craft where you improve at things.
Yeah, but that's how I think about, not just in music but in life in general. Like,
Yeah, true that.
I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Anybody else in this world or in the server, whatever, is not perfect. So I strive to just improve at least 1% a day.
Yeah,
Like
that one percent
that's
a
the
day,
main goal.
baby.
That's exactly.
That cumulative effect for sure. And so, so you had some other things happen to you in the last year. You're off the market nowadays, isn't that right? That happened this last year,
Yes,
right?
I'm off the market. I'm finally off the market. About to reach a year anniversary next month, and yeah, shout outs to my wife. If it wasn't for her, I most more than likely wouldn't be pursuing music.
Oh, really?
She bought me my first one right here for Christmas,
Oh,
and I keep it, for memories. I stopped using it after a while, after buying like machines like my beautiful KO2 right here, which
is
is
that what
my
you be using all the
this
time
is
now?
like my baby. I haven't been using this as much, but I've been using the machine MK3, which I finally got. That was something that I've been dying to get. It was either that or the Akai MPC. So I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
decided to get like the cheapest thing. So which was the machine, and that thing is a challenge, but I love that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know how to use all the different NPCs. I just know how to turn Fruity Loop Studio into it. I mean, I gave up on the producer shit. That shit's done. But so your wife's the one that got you in. So she's still pretty supportive with you making beats. She's not like, Michael, why are you making so many beats and why are you not giving me attention?
In all honesty, like she's very supportive when it comes to the music aspects, and quite frankly, I don't really make beats like that at home. I usually make them when I'm on the go. Usually make them when I'm at work or on my way to work or on my way back from work. That's
You
how
make them
I
at work.
feel. That's how I feel.
Wait, you take like
Exactly.
you
That's
take
how it
like
makes it work.
well, I forget. You live in New Jersey, so you take like the public transit where you're like sitting on a train or like a bus or whatever for.
Yeah. Yeah. At first when I was traveling from New Jersey to New York, when I was working in New York, I will always bring the laptop into when I take the train. I always bring the laptop and the mini machine with me, because it was like a maybe like an hour 45 minute ride,
Oh yeah,
and I
me too.
decided to just yeah, so I decided to
Yeah,
just
I mean,
keep
of
some
course you're gonna sit
samples
there
in the
and make
computer and
beats.
start chopping things up.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, and so yeah, that's when you do that shit. And so you bring those pads with you wherever you go, and you can just make shit on the go all the time. That's why those are convenient, huh?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's like I can't just sit still, sit at a desk or sit at a computer and just start making beats. Like I need some
Oh,
scenery. I need something
I thought you
to
meant
just
in
keep
general.
me like motivated.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be like, yeah. When you're in a workspace and you're bored as shit, you get motivated to do something real quick.
Exactly. Like even I can even give you an example. Like last a few days ago, like I didn't even stay at home. I made a beat that I just put out on the server. I made that beat at my apartment's clubhouse just for scenery, like just for just the scenery. It had like a little fireplace and had a little TV on so I could watch the Knicks lose to the Thunder, unfortunately. But
Oh,
yeah, but I had that mindset, that headspace just to make something.
so you never make
Like a
beats
lot of people
just
need
in
that.
like at like you literally never sit just at a desk. You always go somewhere to make a beat.
Exactly.
Ah, that's dope. That makes sense now. That's why your beats are so spiritual.
I'm a spiritual person, man. Like
Yeah, you are spiritual.
man, the
So
Most High and everything.
all right, so this is another thing I want to talk about. You are the most dynamic person on Instagram in the group for sure. You have the funniest shit, you have the most inspirational shit, you got just absolutely the best shit. What I guess maybe over the last year, what are some things that you've maybe changed your mind about? What are some things maybe that you've learned or realized over the last year? Not about music, but just about life in general.
I stopped giving a fuck about what people think about. Us me putting whatever on Instagram. Like I stopped caring at like when I was in my 20s, I was just like a people person. I just cared about what people think.
Yeah.
Now I'm reaching up to age, that middle class age and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about what I hurt people's feelings. I my wife will contest this. Like I will comment on and say the most foulest shit on someone's comments and just get at them as well. Like that's when I'm feeling in the mood. I do that with any social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Pornhub. It don't matter. I'll just say the most foulest shit. I just stop giving a fuck. I need to just tell the truth. Like I'm just tired of like pleasing people.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's kind of a realization I came to over the last year as well, especially with some crazy shit going on in my life. But yeah, man, I've been too much of a people pleaser, and I kind of realized that a lot of people I was trying to please could not give a fuck about me. They'd use me at any second and get rid of me at any second as well, and it's just like, damn, man. I guess I think the disheartening thing about that is just I wish that people were. You kind of wish that people weren't like that. It's just like it'd be better if people were just more like sharing and caring all around. But yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of realized that back when I wrote Greek of Wall Street, or that maybe doing that project helped me realize that. Where it's like, man, everybody is really out for themselves, but that's why I kind of created this Levant Club because it's like, well, everybody's not really out for themselves. Like, me and Myk LO, Tyler, like a bunch of other guys in the stew, like, I don't know, we kind of have been looking out for each other and at least trying to help each other where we can. And we're not sitting here like keeping points or whatever. It's like, oh, you owe me this or you owe me that. It's just like, nah, we all want to see each other
Never, never.
do well. And it's just like, I've been just looking for cool people to hang out with just on the internet, like away from my job to do some actual like work with. Like I got friends and I got like people I know that I can go hang out and like go to the bar with locally, but like people that I can actually work with and do work with that's like work that I can be proud of and like have fun with. Like I'm just kind of like, yo, this is the shit for that. And then, I got people in my personal life that just don't want to do any of that shit. They don't want to be supportive. They want to
Yeah.
tear you down and undermine you in any route. And it's just like, Damn, that's been a hard wake up call for me recently, but that's just part of me, being naive in some areas in my life and understanding, oh man, that really is just kind of the game of what's going on with people right now, for real.
I mean, I mean, that's what's beautiful about life is, you always progress in life, and you can start to see how people move when it comes to certain things that you present to them. Like when I started this music thing years ago, I mean, I didn't really have that much support. Like it was like, all right, go ahead, whatever.
Yeah, for real.
And I was like,
No support.
yeah. So I was like, whatever. It's,
Figure out
I
everything on
mean,
your
I'm
own on
not,
YouTube type
yeah,
shit.
yeah, which I did, and I'm thinking I'm doing all right. I mean, you and Tyler, and everyone else could be the judges of that. But me personally, I'm just the type of person that will. I just want to help people when it comes to just anything, actually. Whether if I know you, which I don't know you, or whatever. And then you say about with working and things and stuff. Like I just want to go to work, make my bread, and just go home. Like I'm not. I don't go to work to make friends. I go to work to make money. Like that's what like CM like I was watching wrestling. I was watching I was watching Monday Night Raw one time last year, and CM Punk said that he's not there to make friends. He's there to make money, and that's been my MO since I heard about that. Like I don't like I just started this
I'm
job
gonna
a few
use that
months
in a
back,
song
and
now.
yeah, yeah. I just started this new gig in Jersey, which I really do not like for obvious reasons. And like I said, like I'm just there just to do my work and just go home, and I'm happy about that. But again, just like you, I'm just want to use this as a way to not only network, but also just hang out and just talk to shit and just meet new people and that with similar interests and again just crack jokes and also motivate people because I wouldn't say I'm sociable in a way, but if you get to know me or if I feel comfortable around you, I can be real sociable and just to and then you'll see a sip inside of me. You'll see me like how I am, like real deep and real, like joking around, cracking jokes, but also like motivate you to do better.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's what definitely
Yeah.
I've learned about you over the last few years. So, hey, talking about getting a new job, I'm telling you, man. Whenever your kid graduates high school and you're ready to finally talk the wife into making the move, I posted on my story on IG today. I posted the weather. I posted the weather in the morning and the evening. You want to know what the temperature is right now, or do you not want to hear it?
I don't want to hear it because it's damn near 30 degrees down right here, and I'm freezing my balls off. And I'm inside the house, so yes.
All right, I won't talk it. All right, so
Oh yeah, I have to ask you something before we start.
sure.
Do you go to dispensaries or smoke shops? Because I'm getting
Still,
flamed on Instagram for for these New York fools talking about, oh, you go to dispensaries? Why you go to dispensaries? But you know the real smoke, the real heat is that smoke shop.
I mean, on the underground shit, probably, but no, I go to the dispensary to keep it on the up and up.
That's all I need. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, I go to the dispensaries to keep it on the up and up for sure. And if you think that we're cutting that
Mm.
from the clip, we're adding that in for sure. All right, so we got a couple tracks here off your upcoming new album, New Low Order. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do you want me to play these, or do you want to preface anything before I play these two tracks?
Nah, just play it. I'm excited to just play it right now. I'm so excited. Shouts to Angel, shouts to KD for using their art, their creativities to rap on my shit.
All right, let's get it. All right, this first one, The Likes Are Love, featuring Ando and KD and Myk LO.
Another one. My low, A and O, let's go. Welcome to the new age internet. Look, is it for the likes? Is it for the love? Is it for the soul? We don't know. Niggas pushing content more than ever. Lost in the web with almost no effort. Don't it sound clever? You can get on with just a camera. Niggas spend their whole life trying to beat the pressure, beat the odds, get some heat and leverage. All that talent and them scars, gonna redirect it. A URL, never IRL, shit like TRL in person. Awkward. Niggas want your life, they don't want your fucking problems, but you charge them, so it's all good. Tip and tap, cash for a little bit of instant grab, and that's how the world works nowadays. Gotta learn to play if you wanna stay. But me, I'm on the sideline smoking a J while watching the game, looking all afraid, cause I don't know. Is it for the likes?
Is it for the likes?
Is it for the love?
Is it for the love?
Is it for the soul?
Is it for the soul?
We don't know.
Yeah, we used to talk about our dreams and how we both would change reality. Who knew a couple clicks would turn into a casualty? If I knew these PC screens would move the weight on triple beams, I'd probably put the pin down and regurgitate the skits and memes. Can't be mad, we've been calling it culture. TikToking by the same, but y'all don't see a single vulture. Fans will parasocial when you're posting every photo out in public, solo dolo, but you look like Quasimodo. Do you love it? All the attention, ain't this what you wanted? You an honorable mention. You gave up on your dreams for a bag. You gave up on your dreams for a bag. I guess some people got a price tag, but that's the culture we've been bigging up. You're making content or you rap or you're getting fucked. Tell me, do the views and clicks really add to happiness? Me no disrespect, but I really need to ask you this.
Is it for the likes?
Is it for the love?
Is it for the love?
Tell me, is it for the soul?
Is it for the soul?
Nigga, I don't know.
We don't know.
Tell me, is it for the light?
Is it for the
Tell
likes?
me, is it for the love?
Is it for the love?
Really pray it's for the soul.
Is it for the soul?
Really, I will never
We
know.
don't know.
Okay, you know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
it? I can ask that.
Right.
You get the little outro at the end. Album coming soon, baby.
How I found that picture, I found that on Reddit. Shout out to the person that made this.
126.25. New low order is coming. Ah, so you got. I like that. All right, likes or love. Yo, that's a wild ass video that you chose for the song. All right, we rolling into the next one. Damage control.
Yeah, and let me just say this again. Shout outs to everyone that participated into the album. Y'all, like, if you need more beats, let me know. I'll give it out for free. Cause y'all ain't had to kill these beats like how y'all did it, man. That's wow.
All right,
Go ahead.
This next one we got Damage Control featuring Ruse and Wave.
And people feel the need to come tell me and to just clarify that you know wrestling is fake, right? You know this is predetermined, right? You know they just choreographed it. Stop. Shut your mouth.
You know what hit when they ain't on USC. I'm but a TKO like I'm Big George Foreman. RUSC, why you so damn remorseless? Cause I'm so good at stocking up on corpses. Source says, oh, y'all might be the ones. Y'all might be the ones to add a little fun. The STEW, taking W's, ain't no issue. We gon' get put on the menu. Front page, gon' blow like my Vesuvius. They gon' stop with the questioning of who they is. Well, greatness comes to show. We gon' grow so big like feet, fire, foe.
Yeah, and all you bitches is pipsqueaks. Always thinking it's sweet like a bottle of brisk tea. Your pocket's too small and your green look like Swiss cheese. There's holes in your story, gaps in your memory. You never heard of the stew? How long have you been asleep? My main bitch ain't mad, but she know that my bench deep. My side was pissed, but she loved that my bench clean. My wife be like, honey, just as long as you miss me. Dos Equis man in the flesh, I'm really that guy. Won't anybody contest that I am not nice? Roll all these lines like confession verses don't rap by. Most deadly man with the pin into a flat
Yo,
line.
wait, chill. Eat a Snickers, you a killer when you hungry. We won't crack from the fall, Humpty Dumpty. Cause there won't be a fall off. Spit fire from the top, like we throwing Molotovs. We gon' paint a vivid picture like the Renaissance. Napalms, my rhymes gon' get burned a lot. And my notes I jot. Scorched earth plot when the stew shows up.
But Bruce, don't you know what's fucked the world until it's bow-legged? If it's one thing I learned, it's gotta make my own blessing. So I'm hustling and getting in until my bones resting. That's why I spit vicious till the microphone's stressing. I don't let my foot up off they next ever. Make them hoes kiss the ring and learn to pay respect better. Cash rules everything. I always been a check getter, so I skipped giving F's and went to the next letter.
And that low, 126.25. It's coming. And so, yeah, I think one of my favorite parts in that was Wavy goes, yeah, I'm going to fuck the world till it's bow-legged.
Bow-legged.
All right, let me find, you know what? I think I posted the SoundCloud link for that beat. Or, you know, I might just have it on SoundCloud. And I'm going to go ahead and play that nostalgic beat that...
which will be coming out soon, being rapped on by yours truly right there.
Yeah,
Boy,
man,
you know,
that beat was
shouts to
killer.
Rules, shouts to Wave,
Tyler's like, yo, let me get on that shit.
shouts to him
Alright.
too.
All right, here we go. We got the beat's name is November 17th, 2024.
Myk LO.
All right, Mike, the next part of what you need to start doing is you need to start getting the stems back from me and start doing the drops and shit afterwards rather than beforehand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was just in the moment. It's like if we planned it, I would have did it just the way that you want.
Well, it's tough because like as you're making beats and you're just kind of making beats into the ether or whatever, it's just like you don't know when someone's gonna hop on it, so it's like you might as well practice doing the drops and shit now. But then when someone hops on that shit, it's like, oh shit, I wanted to drop it to be at a different place. But no, one thing I've been doing recently with your beats is I've been trying to like, you actually do a good job of structuring your beats in a way so it's already in like a song format. You've kind of always done that really well. And so it's pretty easy to like just kind of like write it in a regular song format and just go straight ahead with. I just go Jadakiss with your beats because I'm just like, as long as I just stay on beat, I know Myk LO's staying on beat, and so I just gotta fight through it and just go with it. And it's still gonna hit no matter all the different drops and shit that he's doing.
Right, right. Well, I mean, like I said, all I need is the stems first. You give me the stems, I'll make the beat, and I'll just, I will remix that shit and no problem. I think that's why me remixing like other songs we can play the faster blade
No,
joint that I just made
you
off
already
the
had your
YouTube
three
thing.
songs.
Like,
You missed your opportunity. You didn't come
dang.
prepared. I've been telling you this interview for 2 weeks. You didn't come prepared.
I never do. I never do. But anyway, but in all honesty, but in all honesty, like it's just like when I be doing the drops, it's just based on how I feel when I be making it, and like you said, it's I always try to make every beat into like a song format, and I don't do that intentionally, but when I'm in the mood, it happens.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. Hey, man, that last beat, dude, that was my favorite beat from the beat contest, man. That's why I had to hop on that one. That one's fucking dope, and so I can't wait for that song to finally get put together. Whenever that comes out, probably Greek Low 2. Speaking of Greek Low 2, you made a list of things that you're trying to accomplish in 2025. So I want to hear. So this is going to be the last question on the rollout. So anything else you want to say, to go ahead. But I want to hear. What are you trying to accomplish musically, and then what are you trying to accomplish personally in 2025? Since we're in January still.
All right, so and music. Let me start musically because I think it's more a little complex with that than it is personally. Musically, Freak Low 2's coming out. I would like, yeah, that's a given. That will be a given.
We might not. I don't think we're gonna
I
call it Greek Low 2, but we're just gonna call it Greek Low 2 for right now.
Yeah, like to be announced, like right,
But
like
it's
that. We just
for,
gonna
for
it's
all
gonna be
intents and
like
purposes right now. It's Greek Low 2.
Low 2. Yeah, just keep putting out more music. I got new low order coming out on the 26th, which will be actually my birthday, so it's a birthday gift to myself.
The
Um,
best kind.
Springtime, the greatest kind, honestly. Um, Springtime is gonna be Blessed Tape. Summertime is gonna be the low mixes. Fall is gonna be Family Affair, and then maybe I'll put out a special tape in the winter. But mostly, I'm gonna use this year to just collab with artists with you and Tyler, Anno. Like I just want to make like projects with you guys mostly than just to make out beat tapes. That's the main goal. Personally, it's this might be a kicker here.
Yeah,
Stop taking weed edibles, like for good.
That's your goal. That's not a goal.
I'm losing my power. Nah, man. I'm actually, I'm actually currently starting this. I'm actually stopping this for a while, at least to this month, just to get my head straight, and then hopefully it'll continue on for the rest of the year. But all honesty, that stay married and stay married because I know my wife gets on is sick of me some days. So, but she loves me. Um, I still have my roof over my head, fine, and just make more money. That's the main goals, and stay healthy.
Stay healthy. That's the number one, man. Stay healthy. You look healthy. You look more cut since the last time I saw you as well. You look a little healthier. You been getting after it?
Yeah, yeah. I've been
I know
working
you're
out
playing in
every
a
day. I've been
basketball
working out
league
every
now.
day.
I know you're getting you're
Yeah,
dropping double digits, double figures.
yeah. A double digit stats, but too bad I lost by double digits. Ooh. I told
Oh,
you,
so
I thought I was
you're
going
just
in like
padding
LeBron,
stats.
but I ended up like Jerome James, man. I can't. Like I can't be moving like I be when I was younger, man. I was mad. I was shooting like I had like I got arthritis or something.
Dope. All right,
Game
man.
two this week will be better. Hopefully I get the dub in game two. But yeah, I've been working out lately. I've been going to the gym on my lunch break and 100 push-ups a day. Taking my vitamins. I've been drinking water more. Um, like yeah, I'm just trying to stay more sober this year than I was last year
Yeah,
because
that's
I
kind
was
of my goal
relying on
too.
it more. Not yeah,
I'm trying to be
I
able
was
to
relying on
tolerate
it a lot.
reality more sober this year than on edibles.
Exactly. I may not. I may not. Hey, I'm trying. Keyword trying. If I succeed, great. If I don't, hey, at least I give it a try.
That's the best way to look at it. Well, that's the way to fucking end the interview. Myk LO, man, it was awesome talking to you. I hope people watch this so they get to know you a little bit better. And, dude, let's fucking kill it in 2025, baby.
Let's do it, man. God bless to everybody. Thank you for the opportunity. And yo, let's just make some dope ass music. I'm tired of the same shit on the radio that's on my recommends on YouTube and everything. I'm tired of the same drums. I'm tired of rappers talking about all my niggas shoot like Steph. I'm tired of that. Like, is that a bar? Like, I guess, but I need some more substance, man. I need some more content, yo. And plus, and also, I meant to say this in my goals. I will be streaming more. I'm still working on it, but I will be streaming more beat making, and I'm gonna be working on content creating for Instagram. Actually doing like content beat stuff. It's in the works, but hopefully around February I'll be getting the ball rolling.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm excited to see all that stuff. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. It's a good one, and until next time, show and tell, baby. That was great. That was perfect. You killed it.
Thanks, brother. Had a good co-host. Had a great host there.